Good morning, bro. Cheers. I remember being 13, and this was upon the point I discovered about self improvement. And I used to cope and say, video games are fine and it's only an hour a day, but it was more like 4 hours a day. The only training I used to do was a few push ups in my room and squats in my room, and I used to tell everyone, yeah, I go to the gym. Now I've been waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day for the last month. I've gained 2 pounds of muscle. I've gotten a lot of work done. I'm ahead of my competition. This is my ego speaking, but excuse me. Excuse me. Let my ego speak. It's important for the video. What change did I make compared to my 13-year-old self? It's a secret that you've been using your whole life but never knew you've been using. Even the school has been conditioning you to use this. And it's called a timetable. A structured timetable. Essentially, I've been on a military discipline dopamine detox, and at times, now this is where you have to set realistic expectations. Not all the times, not all of the times will you have your perfect day and you follow it 100%. Even if you get 80% of the timetable done inside of a day, you've still number one, you've beat your competition. Number two, you've made progress. So that's good. What a structured timetable does is it makes you get all your work done, number one. You don't have the urges to procrastinate, that's part of the thing, but you also don't have the urges to indulge in bad habits because you have a structured timetable for the day and there's no time for you to waste and do your bad habits. What a structured timetable does as well is it gives you a clear head of what your day is meant to be like, and there's no confusions in your day. You know what time you're going to eat, you know what time you're going to work, you know what time you're going to sleep. And that clear head navigation of your day gives you the greatest fulfillment. Since I've been on this timetable, I've gotten much more progress in life, but I've noticed that my happiness has a direct correlation with how much progress I make. And that to me feels quite amazing. So I'll put up my timetable on the screen. Like I said, you should set realistic expectations for yourself. Not all of the times will you follow this. Sometimes life just comes up and your family wants to spend time with you. In that case, it's okay. You still have your timetable and you have been following it. Even 80% is fine. What I urge you to do is, your actionable step after this video is, you sit down and take 15 minutes out of your day and meticulously plan your day, hour by hour. And what you plan to do, when you're going to sleep, what time you're going to wake up. You're going to set a wake up alarm and also a get to bed alarm. Make your morning routine, and like I'm doing here, depending on the time of sunrise in your location, as soon as the sun is rising outside in the morning, get out of your bed and get sunlight directly in your eyes like I'm doing right now. I learned this from Andrew Huberman. What it does, it basically sets your circadian rhythm for the day. Circadian rhythm is basically your body's clock. Your body's 24-hour clock. And you get this cortisol spike when you wake up, and it's to induce that cortisol spike, you need to get sunlight in your eyes. Basically what it does, it makes you feel energized. And it gets you ready for your start of your day. And it also improves your sleep, because when you view sunlight in the morning and then when you view sunset at night, your brain automatically goes into, okay, I need to sleep mode. This is bro science, but it's basically the simplified version of why I'm doing this. Another thing it does is it boosts your testosterone. You synthesize this vitamin D and use it to make testosterone. And yeah, view sunlight early in the morning. A rule I have for myself is don't consume caffeine immediately after waking. I think I've said this in the past videos. You take caffeine 1 hour, 30 minutes after waking. So the rule is cortisol spike first, then caffeine, like what I'm doing now. And have at least 4 blocks of deep work in your timetable, 90-minute blocks. If you can do 2-hour blocks, then fantastic. If you can't, the minimum you can do is 1 hour. The sweet spot is 90. The far end is 2 hours. So you could try push 2 hours if you can. Have time for exercise. Have time for meditation. Have time for nature, like what I'm doing here. Have time for breath work. And you should, I guarantee that you will surpass your competition and you will take what your competition wants. That's the importance of a timetable. Set realistic expectations. Not all of the time will you follow it. Life pops up. And yeah. And this nature is beautiful. See that? Over and out. See you.